Welcome to the Bullvine Podcast, your go-to source for inside stories, cutting-edge research, and the latest updates in the world of dairy farming. Our 114th episode explores Ray Brewer's $8.75 manure scam. How did he trick investors and farmers? Learn the lessons and safeguard your farm investments. So please grab a glass of milk, sit back, and let's get started with this episode.
Ray Brewer offered something too good. Investors could make money by turning cow dung into green energy and profits. With the charm of an experienced salesman, Brewer painted a picture of hope by talking about money and the environment. However, it was simply a cover for a significant deception. What seemed like a big step forward in anaerobic digesters was a massive scam that took $8.75 million over 5 years. This mess hurt dairy farmers and made investors and farmers doubt the reliability of renewable energy projects. Brewer's actions squandered funds and damaged the reputation of authentic advancements in sustainable agriculture. His story serves as a cautionary tale for businesses looking to expand.
To gain credibility, Ray Brewer became well known in the agricultural field by saying that he had been an engineer in the military. It's unclear what Brewer did in the military, but he seemed like an expert engineer who could handle complex projects. This assertion was crucial to his identity and bolstered the confidence of investors and farmers in him. Brewer was 6 feet tall and weighed 300 pounds. His physique, silver mustache, and confident attitude gave the impression that he was an expert in renewable energy, especially regarding anaerobic digesters. Brewer used strategies that investors and farmers liked to calm people down. He played a leading role in agricultural advancements by participating in industry events and conferences. At these events, he showcased what he said he knew about advanced digester technology, machinery, and market opportunities that could bring in large amounts of money from selling methane and carbon credits. Brewer's best quality was his ability to create stories that people would want to believe. He demonstrated success and new ideas through charts, photos, and business plans. He could fit in with the dairy and green energy industries without anyone questioning him by using technical language and making profit projections that were too good to be true.
The plan by Ray Brewer was a clever trick that took advantage of people's growing interest in green energy. He said methane gas could be made from cow manure and anaerobic digesters, which would make money by selling renewable energy credits. Sustainable farming is a big trend, so Brewer wrote a story that fits that. Exploiting the rising interest in green technology, he portrayed himself as an experienced engineer capable of revolutionizing dairy farms through pollution reduction and increased profits. Inexperienced investors found it challenging to simultaneously reject the opportunity to contribute to environmental conservation and financial gain. So, Brewer's plan was not what it seemed to be. He fabricated numerous documents to lend credibility to his fraudulent scheme. He faked lease agreements with stupid dairy farmers and said he had land for digesters as part of this. Brewer showed investors changed photos and detailed reports showing the growth and profits of digesters that didn't exist. This was done to make his business look like it was doing well. He also made fake deals with big companies to trick investors into thinking he had made deals that would make money for the methane outputs and set up ways to make money. Investors felt better about their money after seeing these fake contracts. He also changed his bank statements to make it look like he had loan approvals and financial support from reputable banks, which made investors feel safe. Brewer often gave worried investors fake progress reports that showed made-up project progress and successes to keep up the act. This made current investors feel better and brought in new ones, which kept the money coming in for his Ponzi scheme. In short, Brewer was very good at taking advantage of the complicated nature of anaerobic digestion and the growing interest in green energy to trick people who wanted to help make the world a better place, while hiding that he was trying to make money for himself.
Behind Brewer's elaborate scam were real people, farmers and investors, who trusted what seemed like a promising opportunity to profit from waste. Their stories reveal the deep betrayal they experienced when their trust was shattered and their lives were upended. John, a dairy farmer in Fresno County, Ray made us believe we were part of something important. As a farmer, I wanted to be more eco-friendly. His project seemed perfect. I signed up, hoping for more money for my family, but there was no digester or money. It was a mess. I had to take out a loan on my farm to keep going. Susan, Investor, Sacramento. I thought I was doing something good by investing in green energy. Brewer's project sounded profitable and ethical. I put in my savings thinking it was a win-win, but I lost more than just money. It hurt that I trusted Brewer. We all did. These aren't just personal stories of struggle. Brewer's scam affected the agriculture world, causing doubt and mistrust. Genuine partnerships between farmers and green tech might face more careful checks. The substantial financial losses resulting from the scam have significantly hindered progress for many individuals in the agricultural sector. As a result, farmers seeking eco-friendly solutions have become more cautious, fearing they may fall victim to deceptive schemes once more. This is a lesson in the need for careful checks and building trust in agriculture. Brewer's scam didn't just hurt my wallet. It also dampened my motivation to try new things, Martinez adds, echoing many who fell for the false promises of the scam. These stories underscore the importance of implementing stringent verification processes and establishing robust support networks among farmers. Thorough checks and fostering a supportive community within the agricultural sector are imperative to safeguard against similar scams. The industry needs to come together to rebuild trust and guard against these types of scams in the future.
In today's fast-moving world, dairy farmers need to stay sharp. Scams like Ray Brewer's can cause serious trouble, both to your wallet and the reputation of the farming industry. To safeguard your farm from potential deception, consider the following protective measures. Check things out. Before diving into something new, it's wise to check things out. Look into backgrounds. Find out more about the people and businesses you're dealing with. Ask for references from those who've worked with them before. Check finances. Review financial documents to ensure everything is in order. Being open about money builds trust. Watch for red flags. Be aware of these signs to avoid getting scammed. Too good to be true. Promises of significant, fast returns should make you cautious. Suspicious documents. Take notice if documents or photos seem odd or don't match up. Get professional advice. Seeking expert help can make a difference. Consult experts. Get opinions from agricultural specialists to evaluate new opportunities. Legal help. Have a lawyer review contracts to ensure they're valid. Build reliable networks. Connect with other farmers and industry professionals. Share experiences, stay informed about scams, and learn about new technologies together. A supportive network can be a valuable resource for help and information. Protecting your farm from fraudulent schemes like Ray Brewer's requires proactive efforts. By conducting thorough groundwork, recognizing warning signs early, and seeking reliable advice, you can protect your interests and prevent falling victim to deceit. Remember, vigilance and knowledge are your primary defenses against deceit.
The intricate web of deceit spun by Ray Brewer eventually unraveled, culminating in significant legal consequences that marked the beginning of his downfall. The collaborative efforts of various investigative agencies played a pivotal role in unveiling Brewer's fraudulent activities and holding him accountable for his misdeeds. The Criminal Investigation Division of the IRS, the FBI, and the Office of Inspector General of the Social Security Administration all worked together to bring Brewer to justice. Working together was very important in revealing Brewer's dishonesty. Assistant U.S. Attorneys Joseph D. Barton and Henry Z. Carbajal III meticulously collected evidence related to the case and presented it in court. They looked at Brewer's fake papers, tracked down financial records, and followed the trail of stolen money. Because of all their hard work, Brewer was charged with wire fraud, money laundering, and identity theft. There was much evidence against Brewer in court. The legal process showed him the truth, even as he tried to lie more by using fake names and saying he had done heroic things. Brewer got more than 6 years in prison and had to pay back $8.75 million to the people he hurt. This sentence is not only a punishment for Brewer, but also a warning to other people who might be tempted to cheat in farming. The issuance of the restitution order emphasizes the legal system's dedication to holding individuals accountable for fraudulent actions. It underscores the commitment to providing financial compensation to those who suffered losses due to the deception. This clarifies that lying to get something for yourself will have serious legal consequences.
It's not just swindling that Ray Brewer is up to. His web of lies affects policy discussions and boardrooms all over the renewable energy sector. While green energy is becoming more popular, Brewer's scam makes people less trusting of the switch to greener ways of doing things. Brewer not only stole millions of dollars from investors by lying about progress and calling it new technology, but also hurt the reputation of real renewable projects. Amidst rapid growth and innovation, the renewable energy sector faces the ongoing challenge of balancing progress with adhering to stringent regulatory frameworks. This delicate equilibrium is essential to ensuring sustainable development and maintaining credibility within the industry. Brewer's fraud shows what can happen when rules aren't followed closely enough. Scams like these show how important it is to monitor new ideas closely. Brewer's actions damaged genuine efforts to use green energy. Scammers also damage trust, essential for investment and an industry's image. Moving forward, investors are reluctant to engage in the sector due to concerns about fraudulent activities, which may impede the realization of genuine progress in renewable energy initiatives. This hesitancy could hinder the crucial funding for advancing sustainable technologies and solutions and delay the arrival of necessary funds for the progression of renewable technologies. Because of what Brewer did, policymakers and business leaders must rethink how to protect investors and the renewable energy industry's reputation. To solve these problems, we need stricter checks, more thorough reviews of new businesses, and better communication between companies and regulatory bodies. Keeping things clear and trustworthy is essential as we move toward more environmentally friendly options. This will help stop fraud and encourage the growth of green energy projects.
We need to be careful with green promises, as shown by the story of Ray Brewer. We must be honest, check the facts, and do our homework, especially regarding ideas that will help the environment. It's important for dairy farmers and people who work in the industry to stay informed, question things that seem too good to be accurate, and do their homework. As we try to do things more environmentally friendly, it's essential to tell the difference between real and fake innovations. We can establish a support system to protect ourselves from future scams by engaging in open discussions. Let's make a community where everyone can learn from each other and be ready to face problems together. Your stories are essential, so please share them in this important talk. Keep up with the news, keep an eye out, and most importantly, keep in touch.
Thank you for tuning in to the Bullvine Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's insightful discussion. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Catch you next time on the Bullvine Podcast, where bovine expertise and community come together.